Gaudete, gaudete, Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine gaudete. Gaudete, gaudete, Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine gaudete.
Tempus adest gratiae, hoc adaptabamus, carmina laetitia devotere damus.
Gaudete, gaudete, Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine gaudete. Deus homo factus est natura mirante, mundus renovatus est a Christo regnante. Gaudete, gaudete, Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine gaudete.
Ergo nostra conscias salatiam illustro, benedicat Domino salus Regi nostro.
Gaudete, gaudete, Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine gaudete. Gaudete, gaudete, Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine gaudete.
Rejoice, rejoice. Gaudete, the 16th century Christmas carol sung beautifully there by the Trim vocal group Credo as part of their Christmas concert online of last year, I think. Thanks very much. It's December, so we think it's time to start our Christmas program. And we have a nice selection for you this week, mostly Christmas songs. Matt sings a Christmas favourite and a selection of cheerful tunes. I have 2 Christmas poems. We also have a song from Trim Church Choir. And we have Paddy, who has been visiting Dublin, and he muses on mugs. But we'll start with a very special guest, Kevin Byrne, a stalwart of Trim musical societies over the years. And he starts with a Jim Reeves song.
Are you thinking that I wasn't meant for you? Could it be you believe that I've been untrue? Listen, sweetheart, this just cannot be, for you're the only good thing that's happened to me. We've had our ups and downs, like all lovers do, but you know in your heart that I worship you. So don't ever think of setting me free, for you're the only good thing that's happened to me. We've had our ups and downs, like all lovers do, but you know in your heart that I worship you. So don't ever think of setting me free, for you're the only good thing that's happened to me.
Here is a poem by Thomas Hardy. The English poet, born in Dorset and lived there most of his life. Born in 1840, he died in 1928. This poem is about the story that on Christmas night at midnight, all the animals in the stable in the farms went down on their knees. The oxen. Christmas Eve and 12 of the clock, now they are all on their knees, an elder said, as we sat in a flock by the embers in heartside ease. We pictured the meek, mild creatures where they dwelt in their strawy pen, nor did it occur to one of us there to doubt they were kneeling then. So fair a fancy few would weave in these years. Yet I feel if someone said on Christmas Eve, "Come, see the oxen kneel in the lonely barton by yonder coombe our childhood used to know," I should go with him in the gloom, hoping it might be so.
Adeste fideles, leti triumphantes, venite, venite in Bethlehem. Natum videte, regem angelorum, venite adoremus, venite adoremus, venite adoremus, Dominum. Natum videte, regem angelorum, venite adoremus, venite adoremus, venite adoremus, Dominum. Deum de Deo, lumen de lumine, gestant puelle isha. Deum verum genitum non factum, venite adoremus, venite adoremus, venite adoremus, Dominum. Deum verum genitum non factum, venite adoremus, venite adoremus, venite adoremus, Dominum.
Here's a poem of mine called Nativity Plays. It was written a couple of years ago when two grandchildren of ours were involved in nativity plays in different schools. It seems this year there won't be any nativity plays, so parents and grandparents and indeed teachers will miss the fun and the chaos of those beautiful events. Nativity plays. And so the season opens. Believers, unbelievers, and the in-betweeners throng makeshift Bethlehems, pay homage outside cardboard stables, where giddy pupils enact a wondrous birth. One of ours plays light relief, the innkeeper's son, heedless and sleepy. Another narrates the knock on the door, the refusal in miraculous clarity, their births continents apart, difficult. These are our hope, they and all the other innocents, reenacting something gentle, harmless, powerful, which lives on in resourceful classrooms, in crowded streets, the uncertain joy of our confused celebrations of Christmas.
earth can we tell them back at base?
Just that we found a very civilized way to spend Christmas.
Harvey's Bristol Cream, the best sherry in the world.
Hello. More from my diary. Friday the 1st of October 2021. A big day. David and Jake arrived to trim our hedges and trees. I looked out the kitchen window at one stage and there was David sitting on top of the back hedge and clipping all around him. It was funny because the hedge was able to support his body weight, no bother. The two lads did a great job and were both very pleased. I gathered stuff together for tomorrow, the AGM of Cron, the tree organisation, which is being held in the visitor centre of the Phoenix Park. I charged my camera. I made sure I had a notebook with plenty of pages in it, 5 decent biros for taking notes. There was a time when 2 were enough, but not anymore, and don't ask me why. But I can't find my digital voice recorder. Electronic things are so small these days that it's too easy to mislay them. And lastly, a quick check that I have the correct date and time. But what do I discover? Time and date correct, yes, but the venue is wrong. It's not the Phoenix Park Visitor Centre. It's the Botanic Gardens in Glasnevin. What am I like? Saturday the 2nd of October, I got parked on the road outside the Botanic Gardens, no problem. By the way, it's called the Bots by those of us who are in. There's a public car park in the Bots, but I decided that with my kind of luck it would be full, especially at the weekend. And I found a handy space across the road from the gate of the gardens. When I strolled in, of course, the car park was half empty. Oh well. I spent a lovely couple of hours, partly at the meeting and partly wandering around the gardens. I saw some people from Cron that I hadn't seen in the flesh for a couple of years. Had a lovely time. Tuesday the 5th of October, memories today of Gay O'Brien in Derry. He was the senior film cameraman in the RTE newsroom when I was there, and he shot that now famous footage from Derry, the 5th of October 1968, when a civil rights march was attacked by the RUC with batons. Gay's coverage went out all over the world, and it can still be seen on nearly every anniversary ever since. I worked with him many's a time. And here's to you, Gay. Thursday the 7th of October. No water in Trim today. All schools have been closed and pupils sent home. Adele rang to see if she could do anything for us, but we're grand because we're going to Dublin for Mary's treatment. Friday the 8th of October. Today I counted the number of mugs we have in the kitchen. 16 on the upper shelf, 15 on the lower, total 31. Why? Well, it struck me that some of our mugs never get used, ever. They sit there literally for years, and it doesn't seem right somehow. I have a habit of using the same kind of mug all the time. We have 6 of them. They're pink and green, and they're just the right size, which is important. But yesterday evening there were none of these available, and I had to use another one. I had to make a choice, and I felt a bit sorry for this particular one. It's plain white with the word Patrick printed on it. For some reason I don't like it, never liked it. It has no class. Why would anyone drink out of a mug that has their name on it? As if I had done something good, I felt a bit better. So now I'm going to drink my way through all 31 of the mugs, give each of them a turn. Oh, I know. No need to say it. I'm a real mug.
Thank you, Paddy. And we end this week with a medley of tunes from that to sing along to. Until we see you again next week, take care and God bless.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? She moans the whole day long. I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. I know I done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening I threw you out with nothing but a fine tooth comb. I know I'm to blame now. Ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Cockney. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London so. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I'll think of her wherever I go. I get a funny feeling inside of me just walking up and down. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London town. Shine on, harvest moon. Shine on, harvest moon, up in the sky. I ain't had no lovin' since January, February, June or July. Snow time, ain't no time to stay outdoors on spoon. So shine on, harvest moon, for me and my gal. Mother Kelly's doorstep. On Mother Kelly's doorstep, down Paradise Road, I'd sit along with Nellie, she'd sit along with Joe. She got a little hole in her frock, a hole in her shoe, a hole in her sock where her toe peeped through. But Nellie was the smartest down our alley. On Mother Kelly's doorstep, I'm wondering now if she, little Nellie, remembers Joe, her beau. And does she love me like she used to? On Mother Kelly's doorstep, down Paradise Road. By the light of the silvery moon, by the light of the silvery moon, I want to spoon. To my honey I'll croon love's tune. Honeymoon, keep a shining in June. Your silver beams will bring love's dreams. We'll be cuddling soon by the light of the moon. Heart of my heart, heart of my heart, I love that melody. Heart of my heart brings back a memory when we were kids on the corner of the street. We were rough and ready guys, but oh how we could harmonize. Heart of my heart, man's friends were dearer then. Too bad we had to part. I know a tear would glisten if once more I could listen to the gang that sang Heart of my heart. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I've longed the whole day long. I'll do the cooking, honey, I'll pay the rent. I know I done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening I threw you out, nothing but a fine tooth comb. I know I'm to blame now, ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? And all. Thank you.